the BlueCrest University Liberia and the Liberia Immigration Service to support digitization training for immigration officers. The program is being held right at the headquarters of the Liberia Immigration Service in Mamba Point. Today is Thursday, November 20th, 2025, and the program schedule for our first activity was arrival, which have been done. We'll have all of us to please stand as we sing the national anthem.
All hail Liberia, all hail, Liberia, all hail. This glorious land of liberty shall long be ours. So you warning, greedy of him, and mighty be above. So you warning, greedy of him, and mighty be above. And mighty be above. And mighty be above. Joy and gladness with us united we shout the freedom of us united. Long live Liberia, a home of glorious liberty that does command, a home of glorious liberty that does command.
Thank you. You can be seated. For and on behalf of the Commissioner General of the Liberia Immigration Service, Honorable Elijah F. Rufus, his principal deputies, the Commissioner for Operations, Anthony A. Jaliba, and the Deputy Commissioner General for Naturalization, Ed Dixon, Aratamba, Anthony Allo. I want to use this medium to welcome all of you to this historic program. Members of the press, this is the Liberia Immigration Service headquarters. You are welcome and feel free. We'll go to the overview of the program, and with that, we will welcome the Deputy Commissioner General for Naturalization, Anthony N. Dixon Aratamba, for the overview.
Honorable Governor Elijah F. Rufus, Commissioner General, Liberia Immigration Service, Ministry of Justice, Republic of Liberia. Madam Doctor, Your Excellency the President, BlueCrest University Liberia, Mr. Rodi Das, the Regional Head, BlueCrest University Liberia, Attorney A. Kunukai Jaliba, Deputy Commissioner General for Operations, Liberia Immigration Service, Ministry of Justice, Republic of Liberia, our directors, sectional heads, regional and country commanders, detail commanders, men and women of the Liberia Immigration Service, my own professional colleagues, members of the Fourth Estate, the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, one and all. Today, we gather for a life-changing ceremony and institutional transformational engagement and relationship that will be born between two institutions, one a government functionary and another a private institution operating within the bailiwick of the Republic of Liberia. The Liberia Immigration Service, in keeping with the President's agenda to digitize government services as encapsulated in the AARD, in some part of this year launched government digitization program. As an institution of government and in adherence to the President's mandate, with the leadership and far-sightedness of the head of the Liberia Immigration Service in Colonel Elijah F. Rufus, the Commissioner General, we were instructed to scout out, reach out, ask, request, and plead with friendly institutions operating in Liberia to come to the aid of the Liberia Immigration Service. As you know, the Liberia Immigration Service manages a lot of critical immigration and migration records. In adherence to the Commissioner General's mandate, we wrote several RT institutions in Liberia. And from the several communications, the BlueCrest University Liberia, a premier RT institution in our country, was gracious enough to respond to the humble call of the Liberia Immigration Service in the direction of helping to train our officers in different RT programs, data management, cybersecurity, and several others. When the request was confirmed, as part of working together and it being a corporate social responsibility on the part of the BlueCrest University Liberia, they proposed that such a relationship must bind us by some form of written instrument, at which time the idea of coming up with a memorandum of understanding that will clearly spell out the relationship, to what extent it will be, what will be the do's and don'ts for this entire program. That memorandum was done, inputs made, and all parties reached a point of satisfaction. In consequence of this relationship, the BlueCrest University will train several of our officers, and we will begin with 60 in batches, with the first batch being 30, and each batch will go over for a period of 6 months. At the end of this process, officers will be certificated as professional RT personnel, having been trained by one of our premier RT institutions in the country. And Once they are trained, we will now move to the next phase of this project, which will be the digitization of several critical documents of the Liberia Immigration Services, to begin with the naturalization, oath of allegiance, and then we'll move to other crucial and important immigration documents. With this, we are assured that the Liberia Immigration Service is on course and is on the right trajectory of getting to digital transformation, as the world has moved significantly to modernization with the use of technology. And so, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Madam, Your Excellency, the attendance here is a reflection of the leadership of the Liberia Immigration Service. If we were to invite all of our officers here, this place is very small to hold us, and that's why, based on the very importance of this signing ceremony, we decided that all of us will be represented by the very head. And so once again, we want to say thank you for coming, and this is the overview and intent of the program. May God bless the Liberia Immigration Service. God bless and craft the relationship between the BlueCrest University Liberia and the Liberia Immigration Service, and by extension, the government and people of Liberia, and most importantly, God bless and save our republic and its people.
Thank you very much for the overview of the program. And of course, it was done by the Deputy Commissioner General for Naturalization. At this time, we move to remarks by BlueCrest University, and the remarks will be done by Dr. Sabaram Manka, President Rector, BlueCrest University Liberia.
Good morning. Good morning. On protocol observed. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to Honorable Vijay F. Rufus, Commissioner General LIS, Minister of Justice, and Mr. N. Dixon Arthamba, Deputy Commissioner General for Naturalization, LIS, for giving us the opportunity to be a part of digitization training for immigration officers. We are very pleased to accept this opportunity, and I want to say here, this process actually, if I remember correctly, it started before a year, no, or before 6 months, I think. So we took a little bit time. We designed a curriculum in a way that it will be covering the whole IT, I can say, from the beginning. Starting from what is computer and what is the parts of the computer, how to start the computer from starting, up to, as Mr. Tamba was telling, cyber security, networking, and other modern concepts. So these things we planned it, and it was actually for the it is actually for the duration of 40 to 45 days. And this training will be given with the practical training, practical programs. And I can say it is here, practical blended teaching. And the training will be given inside the computer lab. And every individual will be getting the hands-on training I am assuring you that at the end of this training, every one of you will be equipped with whatever the knowledge it is essential for digitization. So as also I assured Mr. Tamba that after the program also, when you start working on it, if you have any issues in the future, you are always welcome to approach us. At any time you are ready to help us, we are ready to support you. So once again, thank you very much for giving this opportunity. It is a privilege, and on behalf of BlueCrest University, I want to thank for giving this opportunity. Thank you so much.
With the confirmation from the Rector and President of BlueCrest University Liberia, we are humbled to welcome on stage the Honorable Commissioner General of the Liberia Immigration Service.
Again, I say all protocol observed. Madam President and Rector of the BlueCrest University Liberia, Honorable Anthony E. Koluka Jaliba, Deputy Immigration Commissioner for Operations, Honorable Anthony R. Dixon Tamba, Deputy Immigration Commissioner for Naturalization, our own brother, somebody, Regional Coordinator, BlueCrest University, Senior and Junior Officers of the Liberia Immigration present, members of the 4th Estate, fellow Liberians, one and all. Today is a historical moment that we have gathered here in this conference room to sign a memorandum of understanding with the BlueCrest University Liberia, one of the premier institutions in the IT business. Like I had a sideline discussion with Madam President and Rector, I said before then a lot of young people had to move to Nigeria and Ghana to go do advanced IT training. But you have just brought it right to our door. And also in line with Mr. President's agenda to ensure that government-related documents are digitized in this modern world, as enshrined in the arrest agenda for inclusive development, we thought it necessary to reach out to the BlueCrest University to help us train some of our officers. And I dedicated this responsibility to Attorney Along Dixon Tamba. I said, please do all your best. And when I give you responsibility, make sure you deliver a positive result. It has been some months back, but today we have gathered to grace this great occasion. While he was standing here telling you, the Commissioner General of the Immigration Service, but I also want to say, Tamba, thank you. I also want to say, Honorable Attorney Konika Jaliba, thank you. And to all of my immigration officers, serve my ascendancy, you have been very supportive. I'm not overburdened by anything. And I said to only this morning, I said, when Moses' hands were tired, they were lifted by Aaron and Hur. And That way, victory could be achieved. It is not me, it is you. I am only your chief servant. So I want to encourage us, LIS. Let us seize the moment. Let us make use of every opportunity that we have. Let us do all we can to make it different at this point in time. So that when we leave, there will be no excuses for those who will succeed also. Let us work together in unity. This is part of the heartbeat of Mr. President. And we just want to say to the BlueCrest University, thank you so much for honoring our request. We remain ever grateful. We say thank you, and thanks to all of you for coming. God bless Liberia.
And indeed, the Liberia Immigration Service is and will be forever grateful. During the period of the overview and the start of this program, we said the signing ceremony is today, and of course it is today. We also said to you before this assembly that the training will be provided by BlueCrest University, and of course it was confirmed by the rector and president of the BlueCrest University Liberia. One thing we did not say to you and we want to make public is that the training is of no cost to the Liberia Immigration Service. This specialized training is going to be supported, coordinated, sponsored fully by the BlueCrest University Liberia. With that being said, we will ask our Commissioner General and the President Rector of BlueCrest University to proceed to the table for the official signing of the memorandum between the Liberia Immigration Service and the BlueCrest University to support the digitization of training of immigration officers. Ladies and gentlemen of the press,
Trumpet. That's not good. Yes.
So we say thanks to the Liberia Immigration Service and the BlueCrest University for a official signing. Just in about a minute, we will have photos, and it will begin with the high table. First, the Commissioner General and the President Rector, and after 10 seconds, it will be followed by the Deputy Commissioners, including the Commissioner, President of Rector, and President Rector of BlueCrest, and our regional coordinator.
Yeah. It's all right.
I guess it takes.
Except that we would
Either you go to what it did.
Okay.
We will now begin with the photographs, and we'll start with the Commissioner General and the President Rector.
Yes.
Yes, sir. The photo. So the Commissioner and the blue red.
They still need to
No, sir. Just a- Commissioners, Deputy Commissioners, if you please join. Yes.
Yeah, I hear you.
Don't want to wait again.
No, you're coming. What did it go there?
I think
Directors and sectional heads in uniform, please walk in so that we join the commissioners.
Somebody non uniform officer.
Directors
Are we good? Super, eh? Okay. All right. Okay.
So you please move to your seat as we usher the commissioner and his guests out.